Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Eador Genesis New Horizons modded. In the last episode, we were celebrating our defeat of Oldugan from this shard by just exploring random crap, defeating locations, taking provinces from the Forsaken guards that had been left there after Oldugan's defeat. And we got the centaurs as allies after a pretty well done battle against the orc, toughest group, including a chieftain, which was the last ogre, quote, we need to kill. I guess very strong creatures that live in hills, for the most part, are considered valid targets for that. It is now turn 101. And this being an average shard, we are going to be penalized by taking too long to defeat it. And as much as I really would love to stay here forever, just conquer more provinces, get more loot, and have fun doing these battles, we should probably consider pushing out into this direction. In any case, it being turn 101, we are earning 417 gold, an impressive amount of gold. I think helped tremendously by us taking all these provinces, beginning to deal with corruption, and by taking more logistics on Rudolus, which we'll get to very soon, to get the cost of his army down. We are also earning 27 gems per turn, so we basically have been maintaining the gem income so far over the past several videos. Our heroes are the mighty Rudolus, our level 23 Marshal, armed with Maneuvering 5, Ranged Tactics 5, Leadership 5, Defensive Tactics 1, Discipline 4, and Logistics 4. As a Marshal, he is increasing the missile attack strength of his units by an additional 2, does not affect Magic Shot, and everything's ammo is improved by 2, except for our Spearmen, who still only have their basic amounts. Also, the initiative of his army is increased by 2. At some point in the last episode, we gained this Adventurer's Helmet. I don't remember where we got this from, but the extra hit points, stamina, and looting will all be useful for Rudolus. We should probably honestly give this to a hero that is doing nothing but fighting. I think he deserves it at the moment. Looking at what else the Adventurers are supposed to have, this strikes me as being a scouting item. Specifically designed for an adventurer, because I see extra province exploration, crippling shot, poison mutant sabotage in it. Nothing else really remarkable was found in the last episode. For his army, we made a few swaps around, and we currently have a giant slug in his forces, but this poor giant slug will probably be left behind, because it's time for us to grab some centaurs soon. Lintar is level 13, and is a ranger. As a ranger, he's also gained +2 initiative. He's increased his province exploration speed. His sabotage efficiency is increased, so I think it's a cheaper... No, is that right? It's better at doing the tasks it needs to be done. His poison damage, for example, is 4 damage over 3 turns, instead of 3 damage over 3 turns. He can perform 1 more active sabotage than his skill normally allows, and he has Enchanted Arrow 4, and finally, he grants terrain knowledge +1 to all allied units, but not himself. For his gear, we found an Ambassador's Ribbon, which is giving him now, due to his passive of Diplomacy, +6 Diplomacy. That should translate directly into a 60% reduced cost of purchasing stuff, so we should probably run him around and look for even better bows and arrows for some of the shops. His army is nothing, actually, it is very special. We haven't lost a unit in quite some time. We've got that Cavalryman Nora, who's holding her weight, or his weight, in an amazing way. Holy crap, I am so glad we picked up this unit. It has really assisted us in defeating some enemies. The rest of his army is doing pretty well, too. We picked up a monk in the last episode to add some more miscellaneous support, and he's looking pretty decent with the spells he's got as well. Finally, we have Grim, our level 12 Holy Knight, with 3 Weapon Master, 3 Combat, 1 Armor Master, 3 Blacksmithing, and 3 Athletics. No new gear that I can think of that we picked up in the last episode. His army is currently have been left at home, so he could easily handle some centaurs without risking losing something. And oh, for our domain, what do we do in our domain? We have wrapped up all the tier 2 units slots, and we have enough cash at this moment if we so desire to purchase the Citadel. But I think we're holding off on that to build more Centaur buildings first. We've built the first of our tier 2 domain shops, and we have unlocked the ability to build tier 2 spell schools in our domain as well. We are also almost done with the central quarter, building some buildings to deal with all the buildings I think I have access to at the moment to deal with corruption, and with the finance house ready to be constructed for even more money if I so desire it. Alright, let's break this off and go ahead and get going for the episode. Alright, so what are we doing? Ruralus is heading home in order to try to get some centaurs. I'm going to maybe delay this because I want centaurs. And that means if I go home this turn, I have to wait at home for at least 2 turns in order to build the centaur camp. And I'm going to want this first. So let's actually not go home right away, but stay here instead, and we'll fight something here. And I guess we'll fight some... we have a great Cyclops here. It kind of makes sense to find one of them in Centaur land, since they were attacked by them. Let's go beat up that Cyclops. Lintar is exploring this province. We'll bring him back home, or not back home, but to one of these other provinces to potentially pick up more units if he levels, which he won't do, Tim, if you're just exploring. I want this province to grow a little bit, so I'm going to stay here and explore for like at least 2 turns, I think, with him. And Grimm's heading back home to grab his army, and then we're probably off to one of these other provinces? Actually, we should push out this way and grab the Buffalo Steppes, since those centaurs will join us for free. And then we probably should get Thunder Steppes at some point to get those centaurs to join our lands for free as well. Alright, so that's it. I think I built structures. I don't have any rituals I can cast this turn that I want to. I built a building in our domain, and the turn. While exploring the province of Rainy Forest, Linter found a primeval thicket that has spiders. 4 of them. This is a good army for you to fight, Linter. You should be able to defeat it. Let's do this to start. And we shouldn't need a false alarm or the poison of water with just 4 spiders. We can do some decent damage with our ranged attacks. 1, 2. It's probably going to go 1, 2 is my guess. And I keep forgetting that I have Bless on this monk, and we should absolutely be using that whenever I get a chance before I begin shooting, because it's +1 to everything. I'm going to pull back our cavalrymen because these guys are going to move up, and I want that extra charge damage. Especially because Nora picked up +1 speed last turn. Wow, look at them huddling together like that. That's adorable. It's also not going to save your life. And they can't reach me, so I don't have to move up at all. Yeah, we just stay put. There's no reason for me to move. I guess arguably I should move Nora here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's good. Let's end the turn. I mean, if the AI wants to be cautious and clever with its movement to stagger its forces, but delay itself in reaching me, I will totally allow that to happen. That's enough. Actually, I can probably charge this one to kill it. Let's guarantee that happens. Darn it! 1 hit point left. Just not enough damage. I did it in the wrong order. Should have thrown the second spear at it first. Well done, guys. Piece of cake. This monk can get... You don't have any first aid. Let's give you first aid. Paladin's gloves. That's the second piece of that set now. Cyclops and 3 orcs. We have defeated stronger armies than this with this army of ours. I am content with the setup. that Cyclops will never reach my front line. Move all of you down. Push you up. I don't really even have to move anything else up. I don't need to cast any spells. Yeah, sorry, Cyclops, but you're just as good as dead. Get its range defense down to nothing. It's dead. Who wants to kill? Wow. We almost killed the final orc as well. Good job, guys. But we knew this was... We've beat this army quite some time ago. Same exact force. Call of Darkness. Raises... Yeah, that's right. A powerful undead from the grave to join the hero's army. Ritual, one-time cast. I'll think about it. Okay. At home, we'll build the Sacred Flame. And now we could build the Centaur camp, and we'll need that if I want centaurs, which I do want, but we can build that next turn, and since we'll get them next turn, we can now bring Rudolus back home. Linter, you keep exploring here. We got only 1% explored. You can still hang out there for another turn at least. Grim. Let's see, we don't need the jagged arrows, I don't need that round shield. Phantom form can be stored. Repair your equipment. I think I'd rather you have the Drow helmet at this moment. We'll grab another copper ring for you to make up the difference. Weaponry. Which of these weapons do I want you to be using? So they all have different benefits to them. Morgenstern combined with Blacksmithing 3? Do I have Blacksmithing 3? How? Here we go. I do. Gives us 3 Stunning Blow. So 3 Stamina Drain. Sword of Justice, since we do fight evil creatures that smite evil ones, very nice, and also contributes with the other smite evil that he possesses. The Berserker's Axe, though, would mean that if we suffer significant amounts of damage, we don't take any combat penalties, but instead gain extra damage. But I think we'll still keep those 3 weapons and not take the Berserker's Axe with us. I would want a 3rd piece of the Paladin set before I begin equipping it on Grim. Okay, so let's give him back his army. That bowman was not part of it. 2 spearmen. The fairy. 2 monks. Oh, maybe you were part of it. You know, I wouldn't mind you having another unit that's a centaur with you, Grim, so you'll stay here. Right, because I can't build this. I have to wait till next round. So you'll stay here, and you'll just explore. Though we should give you a unit anyway in that slot. I do see the sniper for sale for mercs, but I plan to get centaurs, so I'll pass on hiring that merc. Okay, now let's build more buildings. So I currently am in the mood to upgrade buildings. So we upgrade mills to breweries. And we're done. Or are we? Rituals? What does this do? Holy Cloister. This rare scroll contains a detailed plan for construction of the Inquisition stronghold. It contains everything from the foundation to a ritual of concentration. I don't know what this does. I don't... But we don't have the money to... Well, we do, but I'm not going to drop it at the moment. It probably gives me a location where I can hire various Inquisitors from. While exploring the province of Chent, the hero Grim found a hidden chest filled with coins. The reward is 100 gold. Keep exploring. 8% in Rainy Forest explored. Continue exploring. A rich we'll try the trade relations. Let's try it. We have the money. It failed. What a pity. Okay. Let's go ahead and build a centaur camp. Alright, Rudolus. We're going to be taking centaurs now with you. So, what do we drop for centaurs? And how are they different? I'm assuming they can get medals. How are they different from our nomads? Or horse archers is what they're called here. Horse archers. I mean, it would be a while for me to write this all down. They have charge, 8 melee, 6 ranged. 12 melee, 7 ranged. So they start better. I think they have higher stats all around compared to the other archers. No charge, though. Force knowledge, vigorous. So they heal stamina points, 1 each turn. If I'm going to drop a unit... Okay, we're going to drop the slug. I would like to take 2 centaurs. It will be several more turns until we can get the Sacred Flame. Yeah, let's grab 2 more centaurs. Okay. And now we send you down here, Rudolus, to get that centaur land in our control. Luther keeps exploring. Grim, we can give you a centaur. And I'm going to make it a centaur warrior for you. And we send you over here to get that centaur land. Now, Linter, let's get this to 50%. It is a large village, after all, that's here. Let it grow some more. So you can explore 1 more turn. For rituals, we have people happy in Metatarados. We can't let that happen. So let's go ahead and Enchanted Coffer. And end the turn. Oh, we didn't build any buildings and provinces. Let's not forget to do that either. So, I guess we're going to drop a mill. And then make it a brewery. And the turn. The leader of the Centaur Warriors speaks. We know you were a friend to the Centaurs. Our land is your land. Hand additional gift to the Centaur. Oh! Oh! This Centaur land won't join us. These Centaurs were placed here by Oldogan. There's 9 of them. I forgot to take a tier 2 spell on you, Grim. Oh, I thought they had overthrown the Forsaken Guard. Well, I guess we can fight them. The whole reason that I put my army away, though, was to avoid fighting so many Centaurs, because we will totally lose units fighting these guys. I think we do it anyway. Let's do it. You guys will see why I hate them so much, which you already know why I hate them so much. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. There's 3 Centaur Warriors there. But that's not the ones I care about. gonna lose you as well. Ooh, big damage taken on our hero. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't reach me. My army just huddles back there in fear. We're taking some big hits here. Let's magic armor. Heal thyself. Okay, we just lost a Centaur warrior that we just hired. But that was expected. I didn't want to hold him back. I thought we needed him at the front too, and I'm glad we did. We might have actually lost our hero to all of that if we didn't send him up as well. So, good work, guys. We can get charge on our hero. We can also start working on his willpower. I like both of these options. I think we grab charge, and then we don't put any more points into athletics. Let's do that. 2 stamina. Continue exploring. All right. So let's bring you back home to get back a Centaur warrior. You probably gained just health, right? You did. Okay. So let's put down a... What's here? Granaries and then stables in these 2 Centaur lands. Oh, actually, there's no horses in this one, so we don't... Well, we still want a granary. We want this province to grow faster. Okay, Rudolus, what do we want to fight with you? I don't really want goblins in my forces. I think we can beat the Medusa. So we'll head there. It's a Black Lotus there. There's Dionium in that Goblin land. And there's Arcanite in this Lizardman land. So that's going to be a difficult one to do. Okay, so Grimm's... Sorry, I'm having a moment. Grimm's moving back home. We're just heading over. Linter. This is now 53%. We can now let that be. And we'll send you here to do some of the more difficult battles I see here. We have slugs. We've got Rune Masters, 2 of them. Inquisitors, mercenaries. You can handle all of this. So we'll have you do exactly that. We've built 2 buildings, provisional buildings. Let's build the Citadel. Get access to tier 3 units. And what do these guys do? Spirit Talkers. What do they have? Magic Shot. Forest 2. What is this? Deals 10 physical damage to a target, consuming 3 ammo. And they have 6 shots. But it's Magic Shot, so it would not be affected by Rudulus's increase in damage. I think we still will hire one of these. We'll build this next. And we'll give one of them to Grimm. And see how well he's able to utilize that unit. And what upgrades it has. 8 enemies, Medusa and Matriarch. We fought a group of 6 of these before. There's 1 more of them here. Probably a second Matriarch. We could try negotiating with... I've never tried to negotiate with Medusas before. But without diplomacy, 6. I don't know what will happen. And I was expecting to fight them. Let's see if we negotiate what happens here. The Medusa leader addresses the hero. Do you wish to become a decoration in our garden? What garden? The garden of strangers. They are all decorations here. Stones, statues. You will look good among them. I can't help but notice that this Medusa is clothed. That's not quite what I have planned. Attack! All right, we're here to beat the snot out of you. Let's do this. Centaur in the front. Let's do it. Three matriarchs, not 2, 3. So that's a lot of AoE fear. We need this. We can web one, and I need to kill another immediately. I think we can probably kill another, but I'm gonna have to sacrifice one of. No, I can't kill another. I can get close, but I'm just not gonna be able to do it. I don't have the. Maybe we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, we can't. We can't kill. We can't kill. 1, 2, 3. 4 hit points left. That's such a shame. Oh, Vipera, I didn't want to move you here because you will be slaughtered by these. But I have to kill that. I have to kill it. 1, 2. I have to kill it. Or this one. We can activate Sniper Shot and put some damage on this one. 1, 2, 3. That lets you shoot this one, but that's the last shot I have. Maybe we won't get 2 fears. We have a lot of morale, which will be helpful with that. So if I haste this ballista moves 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can shoot and kill her. So I think we do that. We're not going to kill that one, but we will be able to weaken it substantially. Woo! Nice hit. 15 damage on that girl. Alright, that would be good. Our units are kind of scattered a bit, so we shouldn't have... These AoE spells shouldn't affect too many of us. Okay, they kind of messed that up a bit. She'll die when she activates, so we can't ignore her. Which I will do. She has enough ammo to cast another fear, so we're going to web her. And that will be good. Unfortunately for these girls, we have too much range damage for them to handle this. Yep, too much. Didn't lose a single unit. Well done, guys. Look at that cash! 1,138 bucks and 145 gems. Well done, army. Plus 1 hit point. We leveled up again. We could take Logistics 5 and finish that. I think we do. Elven Marksmanship. We'll give you another range defense. OODA loop. Which way OODA loop are you? OODA loop C. Horse Archer can get a normal defense. Workman. Defense, I guess, for you. Hit points or 1 resistance? Hit points. Range defense. Grim. Welcome back home. Let's get rid of that. Prepare your gear. And we hire for you, after we construct it, Sacred Flame. And we'll give you... Oh my god, he's $700 because we don't have freaking Arcanite. How expensive is Arcanite? Not that expensive. 74 and 32. Why is he so Oh, it's not our it's not our domain. It's far away, so he's hideously expensive if I want him here. How many turns would it be to get you back on this side of the battlefield? Because I'm tempted to do exactly that. What's over here that he would fight? Probably fight Siege Engineers. Still can't handle Ancient Guards. Still can't kill dragons. Can probably do all these battles. Okay, you know what, Grim? You're heading back up this way. And where do I have stables? Okay, let's put a stable here. And speed him up. Linter, you stay here and you'll fight some slugs. How is your ammo holding up? We'll swap. This is garbage. As is this. Before I forget, let's also see if we can give Grim a tier 2 spell of some sort. I don't know if I want Phantom Form on you, Grim. We'll give you a tier 1 spell for this slot. As long as we have the Theory, we don't need haste. Inspiration could actually be useful for the morale recovery, so we'll give you 1 inspiration. Brutalist, congratulations on your victory. There's mountains in the way here, and barbarians waiting down there. I guess since we're here, we'll build a granary. And then... I don't really like any of these guards in the swamps. I guess we don't have to put a guard down right away. I should. There's no reason not to, Tim. Put down some light infantry. And we could probably fight for these crystals, but I don't really need crystals. guess we can spend a turn or 3 exploring here with Grim. We're probably a match for the barbarian tribes with his army too. And the swamp, starting in the swamp is actually helpful. And I see hills on the horizon, but we'll bump into the enemy AI, I think, if we move further anymore. So we'll stay here for a turn or 3, just as I had said, and we'll go ahead and just explore with Rudolus, see what he finds there. And at home, we can't build... Oh, we've already built... We're all done. End the turn. 4 giant slugs. We have beat 4 giant slugs before. We can beat 4 giant slugs again. This is fine. We do not need a false alarm. Let's see. Let's bless you. Inch you guys up just a tad. That will be fine. No one else has to move. Okay. Let's spread some more. Actually, if we shoot this guy, that guarantees the charge will kill it. Can move you 2 up. And that will be fine there. End the turn. 1, 2, 3. So we can move you up a space. Actually, now you're within range. Never mind. You're within range of being shot. This burns up on its turn, but I'll get the free experience points. Shoot him. Charge him. That's acceptable. We can pull him back and heal him. Weaken this a little more. We can get the last hit on our hero. Linter has eliminated enough slugs to fulfill the Lizardman's quest. You can now return to form an alliance. Excellent. Wand Master 2. +1 initiative, +2 range attack. Let's take it. Monument of Nature. Yields 5 gems per turn, +5 income. +1 population mood. Increases the mobility of a hero staying in this province by 1. Allows a hero located in this province to use the Forest Corridor ritual. Teleport instantly to the castle. Can only be built in a forest. An ancient crypt is found here. Spiders! 10 of them! I'd with Rudolus. This will be a slaughter. Let's do it. Aside from this singular path, the enemy has to crawl towards us. And I like that. Let's give our ballista the hills. I kind of wish we can do that with you. The only problem about this layout is that we too are kind of pinned in here. I can't move up a space. But because of the army we're wielding, we don't need to move up a space. The enemy will eventually just come to us. We have to kill the big one, though. You know what? I am going to move you two up a little bit. And I think that's all we're going to do. Actually, we should cast a spell, so let's use Magic Weapon. Okay, this Little Bird Eater is the one we have to worry about because it can reach me. This one burns up and dies when its turn begins. None of these have swamp knowledge. Okay, so let's start with a curse. It lowers their range defense by 1. Didn't have to shoot that one, Tim. Man, this is just disgusting. This is disgusting how powerful this army is. All those little buffs, the commander's giving his entire force, +5 to the total range attack of our army. Which is from 9 to 14, and what a difference that makes. So that's dead. I can just ignore it. But you're also the only thing I can shoot. So we'll shoot ya. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sniper shot won't let you hit. And all this is just target priority. Just choose the best thing you can. And we get 2 spider eggs from that. Bird eater eggs, actually. 637 gold. Not bad. Oodaloop C. Let's give you an ammo. Oscarish. Some morale for you. 2 attack. What's your range defense? Already 10. 2 hit points. Range attack. Precise shot medal. Dragonfly eggs, creepy trophy, +1 intimidating shot. That lowers the morale of targets, which are struck. Oh, this makes it seem like it's range attacks, not melee attacks. I think that probably is the case. It's a necklace, as we have to go on to Linter. Linter, what are you using right now? Commander's Medal. I kind of want you to have the morale more than the intimidating shot, but it is an option. Let's have you fight one more fight here. You'll fight some Rune Masters. Can keep. Rune Masters means dwarves, so we'll also give you an accurate crossbow. Grim moves home. Rudalus, congratulations on your victory. You keep exploring. At home, we'll build the clan tent, which gives us the Centaur Guard, and we can put that here. Drop a mill. Upgrade that to a brewery. And I guess wherever we have centaurs... Oh! We'll add Centaur Guards. That is the case. That's all the lands we have. Alright. So... Rudalus keeps exploring. Linter, Old Fortress. You're moving home, Grim. We're done with this turn. Runesmith, Rune Master, Stone Golem, 4 enemies. Let's do this. You need the hill to make up for the fact that we have a different weapon on you. And... False Alarm and Poison Water do nothing to the Golem, but they will affect the Dwarves. Dwarves might be poison immune, so we'll raise the False Alarm. I was hoping we would kill him outright with that. That's such a shame. Okay. The good news is that those forces should not be able to really reach him this turn. We want to hit him first and hard because they're going to get their armor up. Yep. Okay. So the Golem is the next most dangerous. Oh, the Golem is also the leader. What is he granting it this force? That's awful. +1 to counterattack. Okay. Oh, because we'd have range there to him. Let's bless here as well. Good. The Golem dies when its turn begins. Good work, team. Good work. Ooh, +1 counter attack. What's your stamina? 11? 2 stamina. Another bird eater's egg and more light boots. Like, that's garbage for that battle. That'd be a tougher battle to do. Find an idol here. Oh. 8 enemies, Cyclops, Orc, Cleaver, and an Ogre, and that's 4 of them. So I'm imagining there are 2 Ogres. Probably another 2 Orcs? Probably a 3rd Ogre. I think we can win, but this is going to be tricky. I better get my target priority correct. Let's do it. The fact that we're fighting in swamps is one of the only reasons why I'm going to be brave enough to try this. Okay. Let's do it. 1 Ogre, 2 Cleavers, 1 Cyclops. We have to get ready to deal with the Cyclops. That means moving units around a bit. I'm kind of a little out of position, but they are too. Actually, they're not out of position. They are in a position, and a good position at that. Wow. Stay mad, bro. Sucks for him. And we will haste that elf to make up for his stamina loss. And that should be good. The Ogre and the Cyclops are already at 50% of their max hit points, so this is over. I don't think we're going to have to worry about them. Yep, piece of cake. We do plenty of damage. They don't know what to do. Actually, they know what to do, but that doing is just running up and dying. Forager, I guess. Oh, upkeep, minus 20%. We'll take that. Forager. 1 resistance. What's your morale, Centaur? Give you a resistance. Range attack. Chilling lightning, which I do like seeing. Mithril bracers. A decent pair of bracers for our commander. We have too much garbage, so let's leave some of this absolute trash behind. New workers are a good thing. Okay. Grim is home. It just occurs to me, I think I finished that one quest for the Temple of Light, and I didn't turn it in, so we should go and do that as well. That's much better. 389 bucks and 93 gems. So hire this guy. Send you over here, and you'll do those battles. Brutalist. Good job with another victory. Keep doing that. You keep exploring there. Linter. You have 2 quests to turn in. We should do that. We should do that. Although, well, you are here. While you are here, you should do more battles. Let's put a storehouse here. So that Linter can scrap some of this garbage that we don't need. Okay. That's okay. Don't need units. We should also keep upgrading buildings, so we can upgrade this mill to a brewery. We are here, and I don't want to move out and then have to move back here, so we will keep killing things here. Let's fight some more Rune Masters. If we're going to do that, then we want back our crossbows. Probably the same group we just killed. Grim moves off. We keep exploring. At home, I wouldn't mind going for this Crystal of Power. What do I need for that? The Pharmacy. I want this so a no hero is much cheaper. So we're going to aim for that next. We have a... Probably we can cast Enchanted Coffer again. We can. These humans are very content. I'm so sorry about that, but we need the money more than you do. And we end the turn. The same group we just defeated, we do this again. The layout is quite different. Let's do this, and we'll raise that false alarm. So I can move you here, and none of them can even touch you, thanks to those lakes. They have to go all the way around if they want to. The Rune Master himself won't do anything. There's no target for him to cast spells on or anything of the like. If I charge Nora in, he'll take a huge hit. So I'm not going to do that yet. Good. That now dies when it activates. I'm just going to wait. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, everyone shifts a little bit. 15 range defense, 11 melee defense, and that fades next turn. So I'm just going to pull back because we don't need to actually attack this turn. But we can damage him. Wow, severely with our hero, thanks to armor piercing. +1 range attack, +1 range attack, +1 healing. Riveted jacket. I don't think that's better than what you're currently using. $319 and 22 gems. A monolith. Witch Doctor, Sorcerer. This is the guard we fought before. Witch Doctor, Sorcerer, Basilisk, Giant Spider, Giant Slug, Mage, and a Manticore. We can win. This time, let's be a little more careful, because last time I lost my Merc Ranger. I think I'm fine with how the army is set up, because I'm not going to be able to hit that Manticore wherever it is. All of their army pushed is down here to start. Okay. One, two, three, four. That sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to take me at least one round to get into position. I have one shot at it when I move this guy up to shoot at him. And that's the only shot I've got. No one else will be able to shoot. Which means we're looking at a 19 attack strength hit with 4 poison. Now if I move up even a single spot, the mage will also blast me. So I think we just have to take this hit wherever it's going to end up. Curse will not affect any of the magical units, and will not last very long on the others. But it would affect him. We could... Web, I don't think Web keeps him rooted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will magic armor him. And just wait for the hit. Let's do it. We can keep him alive. And as long as he doesn't move up, he will survive this encounter. But this guy's going to be a pain in the butt. Oh, with that air shield on, apparently not so difficult. Okay, no one else has to move. I'm gonna need more healing spells with you. I have quite quite a bit of ammo left. It can be a bit of a pain getting it into them. Well, I can't say I agree with that decision, but I'm glad you did it. One, two, three, four, five. Not enough. I gotta move you up another space. Have him stop doing anything. And keep him rooted. So we can get into position. And can you just kill him? +1 hit point, and I guess we can wrap up Discipline 5 for +1 more hit point and another plus resistance on everyone. Oodaloopsy, let's give you... I mean, you are not likely to use your melee attack, so we'll keep giving you more ranged attack. +1 willpower, +1 willpower is +1 resistance, let's give you that. Precise shot medal? No, you already have one. Siege or hit point? Siege. Resistance or ranged attack? Ranged attack. Ammo or resistance for this centaur? Ammo. Raider's jacket. 3 defense, 2 ranged defense, 1 looting. $330. $333, 41 gems. Excellent. And everyone will be playing for an hour, so I need to put a break here. But before we do that, let's wrap up the round really quick. So we're going to put a stable here. And we'll also drop down... Oh, we can build deputies' houses now, so I should be looking to drop those in places when I get a chance. This is currently new land. The Salty Bog. That's an interesting name. Infirmary. That will help the wounded unit we have here. And we'll still explore with you, Ruthless, again. You keep finding places, so we'll keep exploring until you don't. Up over here, Grim can go and fight some gargoyles. And Linter can repair his equipment. Actually, let's look at this first. That is not better. We do not want that. You'll go and fight some mercs. And then at home, with 4,000 bucks, we'll build the Elementalist Guild, which gives us access to crystal power. We can build that next turn. And ritual-wise, Check Offer is still on cooldown. Fair Wind's still on cooldown. You know what? The Heavenly Guard would be a good guard to put here, so I'm going to drop them here. So let's cast Heavenly Guard. They're a good guard in the swamps since they're unimpeded by it, and it's like 8, I think, Pegasi that are guarding this with a good initiative. I think they'll suffice. Are we missing any guards in any other provinces? Yes. Let's put foresters there. Any other guards I'm missing? Yes. Foresters here too. Foresters help pay for themselves, so And this far deep in our lands, I'm not too concerned about the enemy AI attacking us. If they're able to push this far to my lands without me stopping them, we're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. So, oh, hey, and the Heavenly Guards let us see further afield. We can actually see these barbarian tribes in this empty hills. Sweet. Okay, so I'll be right back, everyone. Alright, guys. It's been only 10 minutes, so let's keep going. We're all set. Let's just end the turn. 3 gargoyles. Very easy for Grim. I agree. Not worth the trouble. We'll do it anyway, because you're here, and we're committed. Okay. Let's go. So we start with that haste. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crap, I just realized that when these attack me, they're going to damage my weapons and armor, and that's going to be very expensive. So we got to kill them kind of quickly. Let's try using this enchanted arrow. Even though it's in the woods, flying creatures do not benefit from having woods as a terrain they're on. Oh, stone form for you, huh? Junk. That would have been worth it, having that shield. That's like the last normal shop shield you can get. By normal shop shield, I mean one that you build in your domain. That's not like an artifact shop. And it's +2 defense, +2 range defense. That's worth it from those gargoyles. I would have preferred a dwarven shield, but that's still a decent item. Linter's fighting a champion. Been a while since we fought one of these. Let's see how well we do. I didn't change out my gear, so we're using the crossbow still, which might still be a good idea for this battle. We will raise the false alarm in an attempt. Okay, and it did not, in fact, lower his stamina. Without any thaumaturgy, we won't effectively be able to lower the stamina too much more. So I think we will just shoot him, and I can't actually reach him. So then we're going to headwind him. We'll bless you. And blink him for 1 damage. You guys move up. Then race around here. And that's it. Good, solid hit. We don't actually have to move up or engage him at all. So I don't think we will. Let's bless you. He only moves 1, so he can't reach my horse archer either. With 3 range, we can move you up. And I should have done that first, but I didn't realize we could actually do that with you. Shift my spearman up a bit. Kill him. We can kill you. Oh. And now you can charge. Darn it, I forgot. You're going to take that spot, which means that you will be hit by him. Cool. That was 9 damage. Let's heal you. Get your morale up a little bit. Healing Sleep spell. Affects both, I think it's everything within 1 tile. Causes a great amount of hit points to be restored and stamina, but also knocks them out. So it can be used offensively or defensively. Our first tier 4 spell on this shard. While exploring the province of Salty Bog, the hero Rudalus has spent the night in a remote village. The villagers were dull and taciturn. At night, the hero is awakened by a noise in the street. If we see what this is, there will be something nasty in this location after it's all said and done. The location will be something like an altar of death or something of that sort. But I think we might be able to handle it. Come on, let's see what's going on. Out on the street, Rudolus finds that the door of the neighboring house is broken in half, but this is not the work of drunken vandals or common burglars. In the light of the torch, a smooth skull is perfectly visible, and underneath it, a horrid sight of half-decayed flesh. They are undead. Holy shit! Never seen such sleepwalkers. Attack! I think it's like one zombie. Yeah, it's not that difficult. Let's kill it, guys. Oh my god, game. It's a single zombie. It's not going to survive. It's not supposed to. We leveled up! Oodaloo B. Let's grab him. Grab him a resistance. The hero kills the undead and knocks on the door, wanting to understand what is happening, but the inhabitants of the house do not respond. In the morning, Rudolus asks the other peasants, but they all keep their mouths shut. Having failed to get to the bottom of things, he is forced to leave. I must find out what is happening. The hero leaves the village and prepares an ambush. Can you imagine? The ambush is just an entire army waiting on the road. After some time, a lonely guy with a fishing rod appears on the road and is immediately arrested. Rudolus tells him, listen carefully. I think there are dark deeds going on here, and I'm not a lone adventurer, but the representative of a mighty lord. You can tell that by the thousands of troops I have behind me. The new ruler of this place, and I can see what's going on here. Whether you like it or not, I don't know yet who you are all so intimidated by, but I could give you a lot of gold. Okay, I'll get to the point, sir. I'll tell you everything. A couple of years ago, a sorcerer from appeared not far from the village. I do not know whence he came, only that he was often seen in the cemetery. First, he was there to collect some sort of herbs, and he avoided us. And then he entered the ancient crypt. What crypt? Our elders say that the village was once ruled by a prince, and when he died and did not leave an heir, it became a free settlement. So it is said that the prince is buried in the crypt. Well, kind of lost our patience then. Gathered everyone and went looking for him. Couldn't let them desecrate our father's graves, we thought. Didn't look for him for long, we did. Came to us himself with a horde of zombies. What could we possibly do? No ridding of him now, no. Demands triple taxes now, and ones that can't pay, sends his undead to them. Did you try complaining to the Inquisition? Sure thing we tried. The soldiers came, and this priest and his cassock ate half the village stocks and went to the cemetery, they did. Came back afterwards, only they were undead that time. Father that called for them said then that there was this, how it went? Wormlock. And the undead, well, I love that name, Wormlock? That's fantastic. Crucified him, they did, right there on the chapel doors. And they said anyone to tell anyone will end up the same way. Warlock or Malfikar, I will get him. Still surplus food. Bless the pilgrims. I'll think about it. Hold them at a fireworks display. Let them, that turned out great. What's here? A warlock. Alright, let's do it. We might as well, we have an army. Let's do that fight. Linter, you are still here. You will continue to fight things I know you can kill. That will be the Inquisitors. And you'll use the same equipment. We can actually repair it. Leave this at home. We have 5,204 bucks. That's amazing. Let's build the Crystal of Power. What does this require? If it's only the Tower of Immortals, we might as well grab the third crystal as well. And we're going to want the Finance House because we're filling up our inventory with crap. We got Dwarven Chainmail from the Pilgrims. It's not bad, but it's not as good as what we're currently using on any of our heroes. So this is going to stay here. Grim, let's fight some Dark Elves with you. And we'll go back to using this. Dark Elves are evil or unscrupulous. We can give you that weapon. We do not need this shield. We upgrade 2 more buildings. So we'll put a stables here. And down here. Oh, you know, this whole time I thought this little fire was the symbol that this place is discontent. But this is what the centaurs have in their land when it's a village. Gotcha. Okay. Now we end the turn again. Night Shadow and Dark Priestess, just 5 of them. I agree with Grim, these enemies aren't worth the trouble. Do I want to retreat and leave this for the wizard? I think we do. 6 enemies, Witch Hunter, Inquisitor, Smiting Hand. I agree with Linter, these enemies aren't worth his trouble, but it would take some time for the wizard I plan on hiring to do this battle, so we'll just attack. And let's go. We will poison the water to help us with these guys. And I will grace. That should be good. So this guy's dying when his turn begins, thanks to the poison, so we can ignore him. He will not yet die. Who still won't die. Now he will when he activates. Actually, you should be safe here. We end the turn. He dies when his turn begins. Let's make sure you don't die. I'll pull you back. +1 magic. I'm going to wrap up scouting, and we'll grab Create Panic with him. I don't want summoning on Linter. It's not what I intend for him to do. Magic Power would be handy. It would help his fatigue spell, I think. But I see a scouting skill, and I wouldn't mind having Create Panic. So let's take that. We get a Slug's Guard contract. Skeleton, Zombie, Bone Spearman, Mummy, Ghoul, Cadaver, Ghost, Warlock. The Ghost worries me, but we can burn it to death. So let's attack. Hopefully there's just one Ghost. Because I'm not sure what I'm going to do if there's multiple Ghosts. What goes through my head here is... Well, I want my elves on hills so they can reach into the enemy ranks and shoot them quickly. But I also am worried about my ballista because I want them to hit the enemy, but I know they get in the way. The rest of my army is more mobile and can move a bit, which is generally what I want them to do. I think we're going to do something like this, though. I don't want to leave... Who's going to... we can put you back here. I want my fast units up front. Something like this. Alright. Let's do it. 1 Ghost. And the Warlock with ranged 8. Wow. And it's dead, which is fantastic. We can't damage the Ghost with ranged attacks, not really. And we don't have a way to hurt it either. Let's curse everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If the Ghost moves up here, that'll be annoying. Can we web a Ghost? We cannot web a Ghost. It wouldn't make sense that we could. Ghoul next. It's the second most dangerous thing. That will have to do. End the turn. What you're gonna do, Ghost? Go straight. Darn it! Okay. Oh, but we can still shoot it. Oh, no. But we don't do any magic damage to it. Let's put a magic armor. Actually, that doesn't even help my guy. Oh, crap. Alright, we gotta start moving around to try to it wouldn't matter. The ghost can go here and hit this guy. I think he still dies next turn. But we can't stop him from reaching that elf. The best we can do is try to hide the elf next turn. I have nothing that will help the elf. Ghosts have magic touch, so this won't do anything again. This won't reduce the damage he takes. He's going to inflict 9 damage, but we have 6 magic defense, so Alexander shouldn't take too much. Okay, what type of terrain are you on, Ballista? I think it's a swamp. If I shoot him, he's going to take 9 damage. He still will not die. So let's pull you back and shuffle units around so that we don't lose someone this turn. I can still fly over my units. So he could come down here and hit this guy. I'm going to do that to block. I don't mind if it hits the worker. He's got 30 freaking hit points. Let's block. Okay, and we did it. If there was a second ghost, I would be panicking. So I'm very glad there was just a single one. A great death rattle that is. Well done, guys. We defeated the warlock that was pestering this land. Oscarish, let's give you a resistance. What's your range defense? Give you another range defense. Some morale, I guess. Stamina or a ranged attack? Ranged attack. Offender shield. 3 defense, 3 ranged defense, parry +4. This is much better than what Grimm's current shield is. Well, I'm sorry. It's better if we're not looking for resistance. I'll think about it. Alright, well done. So, Linter, what else is here? Everything else can be saved for a different hero. You gained a tier 4 spell slot. Let's bring you home to fill it with something. At home, we'll build the Temple of Immortals, which sure enough unlocks the Crystal of Might for us. Brutalis, let's have you explore again. Grimm will fight the pack of ratmen. For rituals, there's nothing I think I need to cast at this moment. So we won't do any of that. Let's build a mill. Upgrade that to a brewery. Centaur lands, by the way, to my knowledge, have 0 corruption in them. So we don't have to worry about building anything like a judge's house here. So it's going to be a mill and a pub that goes there for them. Alright, let's end the turn. Giant Ratman Shadowclaw. This is a good battle for you, Grim, to do. You can handle this. I will give you the Sword of Justice. Now let's do the fight. Alright, let's do it. So, let's start with the haste. This one can summon rats. That's when we kill. And the turn, I can move you over here and you can heal yourself. She can heal you, and we can easily kill this rat. Sorcerer's Toga, and another Paladin's Helmet. This is like the third. God, it's like they just mass-produced these things here. It's like the third one of these we found. Good loot for this battle, though. Won't complain about that. An Elemental Junction. We might as well just continue exploring, because we know this is way too strong, but I want to see what's in here. Air Elemental, Earth Elemental, Water Elemental, Fire Elemental. It's going to be 2 of each of them. This battle is always too strong. Retreat. Oh, in the province of Dark Pinewood, a terrifying enemy has attacked the guards. What's happening? Sure, we'll use our rangers against, like, the 3 Naga that are showing up here. And I know we're not winning because it's 3 Naga. Yep. We have absolutely lost this fight. Let's end the turn. I kind of need them out of the woods so we can have a chance of hitting them. Damaging them, that is. Alright, if I move you over here, maybe you can distract one of them. I feel like double shots are a great way for us to become exhausted, so we're just going to single hit them. Actually, we need a double shot or we're doomed. Oh god, just 1 damage. Why? I'm shooting the one that has the most range defense as well, I see. And we just lost that ranger. I should have moved them and shot. I don't know why I didn't do that. And now you're dead. At least we'll kill one of them. Maybe. Oh god, really? Holy crap, you did it! You killed one. I mean, you're doomed. But you did kill one. Maybe we can just run away from these for the entire rest of the mission. Oh, or I can fail to see it would reach me and hit rest for some reason. The settlement was destroyed. Some of the inhabitants were slaughtered and their houses looted. Damage cost you 160 gold. Help the families of the victims. Bless the hero. Alright, where was that? More foresters there. There is very little that can stop that from happening. That's just a nasty encounter to throw at the player. Alright, Linter, let's repair your gear. At home we build the Crystal of Might. And I spent way more money building that Crystal of Might than I would have spent hiring the hero. But we can do that now. So let's do that. So, wizard hired. Alarin, you are a wand master to start, which means we can build you into anything we wish. Let's see, we don't want this. And we don't need him. So, I don't want to take young centaurs, so we'll start with just spearmen and a bowman. For your gear, this is a better wand, if we're going to give you a wand. But I think I'd rather you have a long staff, in all honesty, at this point. We can give you the Mantle of Incarnation, we can give you the light boots, we can give you this belt. And then spells. What are we doing? Oh, we can give you this as well. We can buy wizard's gloves for you. We can buy some cloth bracers. We can do that, in fact, twice. And give you a simple cap. Okay. I guess we'll give you the... Oh, nope, we won't do that. I'll give you one single copper ring. And now for spells. So you start with 2 triple blades, inspiration, and magic sparks. We don't want these. So let's get rid of all of this. Now, I wanted you to be an undead, summon undead, but until you get 1 point in necromancy, I don't feel like I need to give you any undead summoning spells. So let's go with a shock. Actually, what are we fighting with you? Ancient Guards is way too tough. We know there's Dark Elf girls over there. You can fight them. Everything else here is too difficult for you to handle. So I guess you'll start with the Dark Elf girls. This might be very tricky for you to do, though, with 4 spells. Dark Elf girls will have good resistance and range defense, but not as much range defense. So we'll grab 2 triple blades, an armor, and a web. And you'll head over there to do that fight. And Grim will head back home. Actually, Grim can stay here. We can pass on the Sorcerer's Toga to Alarin. And he'll use that instead of the mantle. Summoning power doesn't, +2 won't do anything for him. Because he doesn't have any summoning spells at the moment, so we'll leave that behind. And I just realized we have a warm cloak. Let's give you that too. What did you have as a passive, Alarin? Alchemist, so that's more gem income. +7 gem income. Grim explores, Alarin moves, Rudolus explores, Linter gets a tier 4 spell slot. The only tier 4 spell we have is Sleep. Healing Sleep. I think we're going to have him learn it. Not because I'm really planning on casting it. But I think because... Actually, you know what you should do, Tim? Well, I mean, you're never... By the time, if you need this on your small army, things have gone really bad for you. But it is a big heal. I don't think we need this on him, Tim. I don't really like the spells I have here for you. But I should fill that slot with something. Strong Mind, does that affect the entire army? Yes. Last 10 turns also. Okay, we'll take Strong Mind. That's a tier 2 spell. I'll move Dash to tier 4 to remind me to get rid of that in the future. Grim does not need... Oh, sorry, Grim. Linter does not need new units. what he should probably do is find something else to go and fight. And that, I think, will be the demons now, all the way up here. Do I want to take Demon Blood? Deals 10 damage to all friendly and enemy targets within one tile. The caster regains as many hit points as damage dealt. Damage increases slightly with the caster's spell power. Resistance protects only partially against a spell. Only works on demons. I don't know if that means the healing works on demons. No, it should do 10 damage to all creatures, all demons. Let's take Demon Blood. We'll give it a chance to try it. I haven't seen it in action yet. And actually, we should not even do that. We should instead go and turn in these quests. So we'll go and turn in the Lizardman quest and get 100 gems. We'll go up here and turn in the Temple of Light and get a reward from that too. And maybe those two things will level us. We should build things in the provinces. So let's build a pub. And a tavern. And end the turn. While exploring the province of Battle Steppes, Grimm encountered adventurers heading back from some unexplored lands. Nothing else unusual was approached. Approach the adventurers? You can beat this group. Elf, dwarf, halfling, monk, sorcerer, and a duelist are here. We'll swap to the Morgenstern, and you'll fight them. The elf will be tricky, but I'm pretty sure we can do this. So we can start, I think, by killing the elf with an enchanted arrow. We can haste you. And immediately kill one of them. Okay, let's kill their spellcasters. Do you have charge? You do not. 2, 3, 4, 5. Attacking him is pointless. I like the sound effect of that. That's kind of nice. Well done, guys. +1 magic. We don't need the income, and I don't think I'm going to want Stunning Blow 4. So let's grab... We haven't put any points in Constitution yet. I think Constitution 3 is nice because the regen helps him heal outside of combat. It stacks, I think, with his normal first aid. Let's grab a point in Constitution. We'll give you, Mr. Monk, an attack, a defense, an ammo, life drain. This is the same thing as Demon's Blood, only I think it's cheaper to cast. And also reduces their morale. So it's better than Demon's Blood in every way, I think. 552 bucks and 41 gems. Bandits have assaulted the governor of Ash Wasteland. They're seen carrying large sums of money away. I'll destroy them. No, we don't need to do the battle. We won! We get 325 bucks and a mage's staff. This is a fantastic thing to find because we can totally give this to our new mage. Excellent. Unfortunately, our new mage is all the way over here. Alright, so let's build a storehouse here. And our new mage can now drop this long staff forever. And can wear this, which is better in every way. +1 spell power, also. Nice. Who cares about wands now? You have one master, but I don't care. Let's give you that. Alright, so... Alarin, you'll fight the Dark Elves. Grim can exchange with you first, though, giving you that. And we leave this Paladin's helmet at home. And Grim? I guess, Grim, you'll just keep exploring here. Rudalus, we can finally move you out of this province. And before we go... I guess I don't really need a building there quite yet. Let's build a pub and tavern here. Oh, we're just a pub, apparently. Alright, Linter moves up. Yep, turns in that quest. Grim, Alarin, Rudalus. At home, we'll build the finance house. That's most of our cash. But now we earn 3% more gold. And it gets us ready for the treasury, which I really want so I can do some organization here. But realistically, there's no reason for me to build that, I think, right? What is that only unlocks? Reduces gold losses while under plunder. So the event that just happened, if we took gold loss, this would reduce that by 30%. Alright, let's end the turn. This time, it's 12 enemies, not 9. Alright. I think we can still do this. We also don't need that, and we don't need the Knight's Boots. Okay, let's attack. And let's just do it. I don't, there is a little bit of staggering they'll have to do thanks to the swamps here. But the center of the battlefield is giant and open. And most of the swamps are going to hurt us more than them. But I think we do something like this. And let's start. One behemoth only. Good. Okay. We have to, basically, next turn, if this moves here, 1, 2, 1, 2. If I want to keep this guy alive, we have to do a little bit of moving. But otherwise, we shouldn't have to worry about, like, I don't think we'll lose a unit next turn. That was dumb. Should have put an archer up here. Alright, so let's web. And end the turn. Okay, good. We can ignore the behemoth till next round. I think if we point all of our guns at it, we will kill it. But I'm going to curse now. Alright, and now everything else is free to focus on the behemoth. I do have to be a little careful. 1, 2, it can't... Does it have forced march? It does not. Okay. That would have been really bad if it did. We would have lost Ulupi. You know, I cast a web and it was useless to cast it. No, I cast it last turn. What did I cast this turn? I don't remember. go ahead and get its range defense down. Good job, guys. Not a problem. +1 ranged attack. Give you a precise shot medal. Absolutely. No. Not for you, though. Counterattack, I guess. What's your ranged defense? 10? Hit point. Stamina or counterattack? We'll give you a counterattack. We're going to negotiate. Let's do so. So the alliance is formed. So several crystals. What do you say? Yeah. Go ahead and give me the gems. 1 or 2 gems. Excellent. Attack. Oh, man. We want you as far away from this nonsense as possible. All right. Let's do it. Let's see. Oh, you know, I don't think we can kill one of them with a single triple blade. It's 9 damage, and we need to inflict 10 on them to kill them. So we can still kill one. And we can kill a second by doing the same thing, but the final 3 are going to be a bit tricky. You have Force March. One, two, three, 4. I think we just have to realize we're going to lose units here. Did that in the wrong order. Yeah, this is going to be very difficult, Tim. Oh god, I think you've lost, actually. Let's go, hero! Charge! Yeah! We lost. Cast to resurrect him. Examine the idol. Name spawn demonologist attack. To be fair, that was 4 girls, not 3 girls. So, and with only 4 spells, there wasn't much we could do. I do think those Dark Elf girls are horribly balanced. Game designers, they're the worst balanced creature in the game. Just saying. Okay, let's kill the demonologist. Give you a hit point. Nomad bow. Band armor. This would be a good reward for this battle, but of course, I mean, it is, but we're far from needing something like this any longer. A fire is broken out at the sawmill. Organize operation, rescue the workers. I'll just build a new one. There's a shop here. It's another archery store. Okay, so Rudolus, let's have you fight the giant spiders that are here. We'll build a mill. Upgrade that mill to a brewery. Linter. We just turned in the quest from the Lizardmen. You gained half a level for that. Let's bring you back home now. If everyone's still on cooldown. That takes forever for that to be off cooldown. I guess we can build a structure, so let's build the Enchanted Grove to actually reduce the time between rituals by 1. And Grim, can we pair... Actually, we don't need this, and we don't need that. I was a little too confident, so we'll send our mage down here instead to do battles around that ring 1. Dark Elves are too strong. We'll come back for those Dark Elves and kill them later with that mage when he's gained a few levels. So what can you defeat up here? You can't beat Ancient Guards. You could maybe beat the Siege Engineers. Let's send you there, Grim. Okay, that will do. It's 8 spiders. We're not fighting in swamps this time, so they'll be upon me faster. But we can still beat 8 spiders. Oh, especially with this terrain. This hill and that swamp is useful. I think we're going to try shifting my ballista to the back ranks for most of this. And let's start. Oh god, there's 2 big ones this time. The Swallowers. But they still can't reach me right away. If I'm going to start hitting them... then we should also curse them. To start. One of them burned up. If I want to stay here, I need to kill all of them except for this one. So let's see if I can do that. I can't. I can already tell. I'm not going to do the damage I need to do to the big ones to kill both big ones this turn. Or maybe we will. Maybe we can do that. With the double shots. Wow. Not only can I do it, we still have we can kill all of them. Holy crap! Well done, Brutalist. Well done. +1 hit point. The only skills we can take now is Defensive Tactics 2 and Offensive Tactics 1. We don't really need the +1 attack or counter attack, so it's going to be Defensive Tactics for us all the way. Alexander, let's give you a hit point. Ulupi, give you a range defense. Siege. The Offender's Mask. Okay. The second part of this set. Fast draw. I think that lets me swap equipment immediately. It does. Okay. I'm probably going to want to give those to Grim. But I can't. They're both on my commander. Okay. So I can send a commander into the archery store and take advantage. We can take a peek and see what's there, and we can drop stuff off in our inventory after, in our vault after we do so. Grim, are there any other battles here? There are not. I'm going to swap out this shield, and we're going to give you a different one. Okay, so you don't need troops. You need spells. Let's build the Sphere of Stone. Because I want a stone skin and a stone crust. And then we'll have you fight those siege engineers. Okay, we can build another mill and brewery. What turn is it? Okay. That should be good. End the turn. Enter the shop. Special order? Okay, we need to kill treants. I'll get the branch. Let's look at the goods. Okay, so what does he have for sale? So first off, so it's going to be a chance to dump some of this stuff in our storage. Look at all those eggs. Can leave that behind. We have the offenders, some of the offenders set. We have 2 pieces, which is enough for +1 initiative as well. Strong bow. Very strong bow. Very short range. I don't think I would take it. So for arrows could be good for our hero who fights undead, but I think we're fine with the gear he's currently got. Yeah, I think we're fine. We don't need any of this. A mermaid. Heal her and let her go. Reward the wine maid. Actually, just excellent. Could use the cash. Secretly hire an assassin. Wonderful. Resurrect them. Sorry, Alarin. I thought you could handle that. You could not. Alright, so your gear all stays the same. And we just have to hire some new units for you. So what could I have done differently in that battle? Maybe hire 3 bowmen? And that probably would have let us win. Well, we're not going to do that. We're going to go back to the standard. Not standard. We're going to go back to that army. And since you're going to be doing some random stuff instead now, we're going to have you go down and fight... Well, not random stuff. You're going to go and fight some different battles. We'll give you a shock, a magic armor, a web, and a lightning bolt. A heal would also be useful, but I think this will be acceptable. And you're going to go all the way down here, Grim, and do some of these easy location battles. Orcs. There's orcs down here. There's undead down there that we know is easy. Oh, and that's it? And that's it. But you can also explore down here, because we'll find a bunch of other low-level battles down here, too. Grim fights the siege engineers. Linter's still heading home. We can fair wind now. So let's do that to get him home now. Does anyone have a crystal quest, by the way? Swordsman. Reject this quest. Yes, I'm sure. Linter can grab a medium quest from the crystal. There will be no loafers. Who hasn't done anything? Rudolus. What's here? Death servants. We can probably defeat them. Let's try it. And for rituals, we don't need any rituals. End a turn. We should build things in provinces. Did I not build anything in my provinces? We did not. Okay. So we still have buildings up here to build. So mill, brewery. End the turn. We haven't built anything in our domain. So let's go with 2 gems per turn. Workman, healer, veteran slinger, ballista, and a catapult. I want this because I want to do even more damage. I'd like to one-hit the ballistas if I could. And let's attack. This is all about delivering our hero to the front line while everything else tries to avoid that freaking catapult. Let's go. We'll weaken him and begin trying to shift some of my army down. What's your range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's over. Well done, guys. That's right. Pick up that ammo. Oh, or just move. That's fine, too. You can do whatever you want. We're just going to destroy you. Well done, guys. Defense. Mass Undead Restoration. A hint that we should make whatchamacallit into a Necromancer. 6 enemies. Black Knight, Bone Spearman, Skeleton of Doom. I think we can win this battle, despite the fact that most of these are skeletons. Ooh, look at the terrain. That's very firing line, like a choke point as well. There's only 2 ways to reach me. Let's do it. There's 2 Bone Spearmen, but thankfully, again, they both cannot reach me this turn. I should focus on the bone... By Bone Spearmen, I mean Bone Knights, by the way. They do have a range of 3, so I need to be a little careful with how I move. Even though they have good range defense, our range attack is just amazing. And several of our units, if not most of them, have at least one ignore the range defense medals. Some of their range defense. So I'm imagining I should always shoot them. Ballista first, Tim. A piece of cake. Alexander, we'll give you this. Precise shot medal. +1 ammo for Loop C. What's your range defense, Bowman? I'm going to give you a range defense, so you get a little bit of defense. 2 attack or 1 counterattack? We'll give you 2 counterattack. Hit point. 1 counterattack. Messenger's Bracelet. Decrease spell cost times 10. Magic Strike. That affects only melee, right? Melee attacks. I guess this is good for you. Messengers from the province of Al-Athor are asking you to build them an altar to worship an ancient deity very important to them. I remember doing this one time, and it was like they murdered babies. And it doesn't say that it's a good god. They say the god's very important to them. I can't waste resources on these foolish things. Insulted by your refusal, the worshippers of the ancient deity start to instigate locals' rebellion. Execute them. Your soldiers managed to find most zealous worshippers of the ancient deity and hang them in the very place they wanted to build their altar at. Good work. Well done. Okay, Rudolus. Let's do another, perhaps 2 turns. First off, let's... Oh my god, look how expensive it is. Well, let's build the Geologist Guild. There's no question marks in these hills. So there's no... Oh, there is! Marble's here. Okay, so we'll start marching towards the marble, I think. We can put down some guard here, because we'll drop centaurs there. Linter can go and talk to the fanatics. Grim, you won that battle. I moved you out home before I actually was able to grab the new shield and helmet for you. I don't want to move you back. Let's see what's for sale here at this weapon store. I don't think we've been in it yet. There's nothing marked there at least, so let's see. Alarin's heading back south. Yep, that's fine. We built 2 buildings. We built something in our domain. I don't remember what it was, so we're good. End the turn? No, we didn't build anything in our provinces. Okay, so let's start building in some of these. Actually, I want to upgrade. So because I'm going to forget, so we upgrade mills to breweries and end the turn. 13 enemies this time on the barbarian side. I'd love to negotiate this group in order to have this super strong guard here. So you know what? I will actually retreat. We're here to enter the shop. Special order. Look at the goods. The only thing here that's interesting is this flaming axe, which is great. That's a phenomenal weapon. But we need Mithril and Black Lotus to make it affordable. It's 4,000 gold, so we can't afford that. But while we're here, we can at least take that Offender's Mask, and we can take the Offender's Shield. We can give you the Sword of Justice. And it's time to vendor crap. So we don't need this. I'm probably not going to want the Avenger set. I don't really care about it very much. I'm just going to vendor this. Although... yeah, I don't want this. Let's just vendor it. I'm not going to need the Drow helmet either, for that matter. Oh, Tim, these are purple items. They're worth more points to you at the end of the game. Don't vendor them. We're not going to use the Dwarven Crossbow. I'm not going to use the Dwarven Chainmail. I'm not going to use the Enchanted Blade. I know I'm not going to wear the Dark Armor, so I'm just going to vendor this too. Prepare the gear, end the turn. Talk to the priests about your task. We can get the Paladin's Gloves, which we don't need. We already have that. We can take the Druid Belt, which we also don't need. We have a Druid's Belt already. So I guess we take the coffer filled with gold, which should be 500 gold. 700 gold, not bad. I can't myself to my subjects. I need the gold more. I'll do it with the mushrooms. Magic Surge Ritual. 74 gems. Very well, then. Kill the traitors and take their gold. Alright, Linter. Let's build... I wouldn't mind building... Oh, I can't even build the treasury yet. Because I need to build a Traders Guild first. Okay, I'm going to hold off building buildings if I don't have the resources for them. I guess except for this one. We can afford the Trappers Guild. Okay, so... I know I have more mills that need to become breweries, so let's do that. Grim, let's have you. Let's see what's over here. Ghost Great Council. Demons, Nightly Odor. Odor. Nightly Order. Ogre Twin Guardians. Nightly Odor. Yes, that makes sense. Let's try fighting a few of these things with you. This may be actually very difficult. But we will make the attempt. Rudalus. I saw a few battles up there, which you could probably do. Since I want to negotiate for that land, let's have you come over here, and you'll fight the Hell Cohort. Linter. So, if we're going to negotiate that land, you should come down here as fast as possible to do that for us. Holy Lands. Yeah, we can also probably grab these Holy Lands as well with you, with your high diplomacy skill. And let's end the turn, and this will be the last turn I think we do. We've been playing for just about 2 hours, I think. Sell the surplus food. Cleansing ritual. Excellent. Oh, that was it? Alright, well, that's it. We'll stop here. So Rudolus will prepare himself to go fight the Hell Cohort. Grim will go and fight some rebels. Darn it, I was right here, and there's a Temple of Light there, which means I could have... And I moved away without grabbing the Crystal Quest. Oh my god, I'm really screwing a lot of this up. Well, let's do these battles anyway. Or rather, let's prepare for them. Let's do some orcs with you, Alarin, Rudalus. Yep, Tower Ruins. Linter moves down to help to start the negotiation process. Grim Tower Ruins. Okay. We upgrade more buildings, I think... Nope, we're not done upgrading mills yet. Are we there? I should really be using this to tell. Okay, yep, that's all of them. And I don't see... Oh, I do see a pub. That needs to be a tavern. And at home, we'll build a nomad camp, because I can. And that will do, everyone. Thank you guys for watching. It's now almost turned 120. We can probably totally win this shard by now. I mean, nothing really stops us from conquering this province. We know we're strong enough to take it, but I'll take it and keep the guard here, so we have a very strong province in the middle of the shard, and we'll use that to push forward and conquer the other Astro Masters. Looks like they're not having a good time on this shard. So we'll stop again. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.